Hi, and welcome back to another silent hiking video from Beyond Domestication. My name's George and I'm one of the co-founders here. And so we like to use these videos as a way of showing how we like to rewild. And of course we talk about 7 practices at Beyond Domestication: food, water, air, sunlight, movement, mindfulness and sleep. This is how we use the 7 practices in our own life. How can you use the 7 practices in your life to think about health and well-being? So in this trip we're going to talk about one of the adventures we had in Northern Ireland in August. And so we've got a couple of videos coming out from Northern Ireland. We were over there for a wedding and we took the opportunity to go wild camping as well. It was actually the first time we'd ever gone abroad to wild camp. We've taken the bags with us and all the kit, but it went really easily. It was very, very straightforward. So look forward to doing more international trips in the future. So for this trip, the first session we went out to the Causeway Coastline off the north of Northern Ireland. Beautiful, beautiful, epic scenery, epic seafronts, really, really beautiful camp. And so what I'm going to do then is I'll pull up the map on the phone, and so I'm using View Ranger for this. I have just moved over to Outdoor Active, but of course in Northern Ireland there are no OS maps, or at least not any that I could find. So this is just the normal View Ranger map that I'm using here with the trip saved on it. So we rented a car and we parked up near one of the castles. I think it's called Domestication Castle on the north coast. And what we did is we were going to walk all the way down to the Giants Causeway to camp, which is what we did. We walked all the way along, and we had in our mind a backup camp spot near where the Bothy is on Port Moon, just in case it was really busy on the Giants Causeway. And so what we did is we walked all the way along, and you can see we've already come back. You can see here we came back. But what we did is we walked all the way along. We walked all the way to the Giants Causeway, just beautiful, stunning views. Every time you turn a corner and it opens up another panorama of views, it's brilliant. And so we walked all the way to the point where we turn around, you can see. Here we go. And what it is it's this little area called the Giants Causeway, which is, you can see just here, this northern little trail out to the edge of the sea. That's where the Giants Causeway is, and so there were just so many people there. There would have been no chance of camping in it, at least nicely. It would have felt quite rude to camp down there. And so we had the opportunity to relax, had some food, and took in the views ourselves before following the path back the other way, just as beautiful walking the other way. So we followed it back all the way on that first day to where we knew we could camp. And so with that, what we did is we walked to the point, here we go, where is it? All the way back along, and then we bushwhacked down to the beach here, and there's a little bothy there, Port Moon Bothy, which is beautiful. There are actually people camping there, which is really cool, and it's got a toilet, which is quite special for a bothy. They do lock it up, so it's not free for anybody to go. It's something you would pay to rent. It was actually used the night after as well, so it was very popular. Of course, you take your own bed and things like that, and food and drink, and pack out your rubbish, but it was really, really lovely. And so there are people staying there, and we just camped down the beach from them. And if you've seen the little video in the story where they fly the sausage on the drone over to us, it was absolutely hilarious moment. We wondered what they were doing flying the drone over to us. We weren't even sure they were flying it to us at first, and they were just flying this drone over. And then it came over, and they'd taken us a barbecued sausage, which was hilarious, which of course we ate and loved, and then we went over and sat with them actually for a little bit. So that was really nice to have some community, and I must say the Northern Irish were brilliant for the camping, and they seems like a really nice country to actually go wild camping and to spend time in nature. So we camped there that night, and we flew our drone that night as well, and in the morning. And just a really, really nice day, and just we stayed at the camp spot till about 11 o'clock actually. It was such a lovely morning. We got in the sea, so we really relaxed. And then the second day, we hiked back the way we'd come. So what we did is we ended up walking past the car that we parked. So you may have noticed that we swapped our bags, very smart. We put all our camping stuff away. We took our day packs for the rest of the day. So this was about where Domestication Castle is. We dropped our bag off, took our other bags, and we walked all the way down the other side. Now, we didn't go very far, we just walked down the coastline. A lot of families really enjoying the pools of water, like the rock pools, and a lot of kids out there jumping in, and it was really great to see actually, a lot of nice barbecue action. So we had a nice slow walk along this way, yeah, past Dunsferrick Falls, all the way just to kind of a natural point where we were making the time to kind of then turn back and get back to the car to drive off. So just a nice walk along the coastline, and just a really nice trail. It would have been great to do more of the trail. This is actually a named trail that goes across the north of Northern Ireland. So yeah, we got just a certain point across and hiked back, nice and easy. So a really, really simple one from us, and just a really nice trip. We actually had scouted part of the trip the year before. It was for a wedding. The wedding never took place in 2020, so we still went to Northern Ireland with our tickets and our Airbnb, and so we actually scouted out some spots in 2020, which of course we camped in 2021. So really recommend Port Moon Bothy, or just that area. Underneath the tent it was definitely very uneven. There wasn't much flat ground, but we just picked some grass and stuffed it and made a nice flat surface for us in the end. So a really iconic, it's a World Heritage Site, the Giants Causeway, really iconic, beautiful stretch of land, and just breathtaking views for wherever you look. So really nice, and I really recommend it if you're checking out Northern Ireland. So this was another silent hiking video from us. We're still new to this, we're still new to YouTube. We spend most of our time working with organisations and individuals on the 7 practices. So if you like anything that we've done in this video, just let us know with likes, comments, or subscribe, of course, to the channel to see more of this. We do have another Northern Ireland video where we go and get trashed by the Mourne Mountains. By far get rained on more than anything we'd ever experienced before coming up. So look forward to that one. Thank you very much. Cheers. Bye.